Hi there folks, this is Karl again with Portland Nursery. Today I'm going to be talking to you about winter interest. A lot of people in the Pacific Northwest think that during the winter months they really can't have a lot of blooms or oomph to their garden. However, that's not the case. So here's a few plants that I can talk about planting in your yard and also later on your porch and maybe your balcony in a hanging basket. So here we have an Ilex, beautiful red berry. You are going to need a male and a female plant for this. This variety is Berry Poppins and then Mr. Poppins to pollinate it. It's great for cut floral and also just adding some extra color into your yard. I really like it paired with this next to it. This is an Osmanthus. It's got a beautiful vibrant yellow color with a splash of green. And then behind it here is a skimia. Again, with the skimia, you are going to need a male and female plant, but there's these beautiful flower clusters. These are just starting. They really pop off a little bit later into the winter. From there, we can look at these Mahonias. So this is a soft caress. You can kind of see some of the flowers starting on here. Really nice. And there's also a native variety, a couple native varieties that we carry. These don't have their flowers or buds yet, but they will be coming later into the winter. And right next to here is another native plant. This is a snowberry. You can see one small cluster of these berries here. This is great for attracting birds into your yard, which is very helpful. And I know it looks a little sad right now, but it does grow some beautiful round leaves later on. Back here we have a Daphnius of Daphneodora. The buds are just starting to come out, but usually they bloom later into January. Very, very fragrant, very great for attracting pollinators to your yard. Beautiful, beautiful plant once it blooms. Behind it here is an Arbutus. This is a strawberry bush, it's also called. It's got these really nice white flowers, and then it produces a bright red fruit. It also fruits later into the summer, so you can look forward to that as well. And if you don't have a lot of yard space, there's plenty of other ways to add some color into containered pots, maybe for your porch or maybe a hanging basket on your balcony. We're going to start with pansies. Pansies, pansies, pansies. There's a bunch of different colors of pansies that we have in stock, as well as violas. Those are going to bloom into the summer, so that will add a nice splash of color onto your porch or balcony. There's also these cordylines, which come in green and yellow as well. Very beautiful, give a lot of oomph, especially in a container, maybe in the center. There's also cyclamens. These are great. I have a red and a white variety here. Nice floofy flower structure. The whites are a little more scented. However, these do need to be covered when it goes under 40 degrees. They aren't that hardy. Hellebores are another great option. These usually don't bloom until a little bit into the winter. This one is going early, but we do have a bunch of different varieties, and they are going to start coming out soon. Last thing I'll touch on is this Gultheria here, just to add some extra texture to your baskets or containers. It's beautiful little pink and green with the white edged variety here. Throw in some extra stuff. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure to check out portlandnursery.com. Give us a call, send us an email. We'd be happy to help out. And I do recommend that you come in and see the winter interest stuff. There's way more. I'm just scratching the surface here, so you can actually see the colors and pick some stuff out for yourself.